Hi. Today we left the house for the first time in a long time. Like we've been going to the grocery store, but this is the first time we had to like go out and see other people. And we had to get our tires changed this morning because it's quite warm out. There's no snow, and so we don't need our snow tires anymore. So we dropped the car off at the place, and normally we get a ride home, but we were not comfortable being in a car with somebody else. So we decided we were going to wait it out this time. And they said it was going to take 2.5 hours. We had an appointment, but they're like, yeah, it's probably going to be 2.5 hours, which I was not happy about, but that's not the point. So Ryan and I had a bit of time, and we went wandering around for a little while. And you guys, I got sunburned. I was outside for like 30 minutes and I got sunburned. By outside, I mean in the sun, because we were in the shade for part of it. But look, sunburned. Oh, I didn't even think to wear sunscreen. Of course, that's how it always happens. The first time in the summer, we're like, I've been outside all winter and it's been fine. Sunburned. Oh. So somehow my partner Ryan has vitiligo, so he has zero pigment in some places of his skin. Like that's an autoimmune disorder, I don't know, where your body eats the pigment or like attacks the pigment, so you have white spots in places, which has zero pigment, which means zero protection from the sun. He has literally zero protection from the sun, and he didn't get sunburned. How is that a thing? Somehow I have like negative pigment. That's not possible, but anyways, moving on. So part of our wander around while our tires were getting changed is we hadn't had breakfast. So we went to a chip truck, which I don't think we'd ever been to. I've never been to a chip truck. And it's a cash only business, which right now seems risky just from a health perspective, but cash only business. And the woman standing in the truck at the counter, she had like a till in the sense that she had a drawer, like the drawer that has like cash in it that she could open, but that was it, just the drawer. And then a calculator sat on top of this drawer. And you'd go up and you would tell her like, oh, I want a hot dog and some fries or whatever it was. And she'd add it up on the calculator, like regular calculator, not like something running a tape, nothing, just regular calculator. She'd be adding it up. She'd tell you how much it was. You'd hand her the cash and she'd give you the change. And that was it. There was no chit that was written. There was no there was nothing. It was just cash changing hands. And then they'd be like, hey, your order that has like 2 hot dogs in it. And then you'd go get it. They like make eye contact with you and you'd go get it. They have no way of tracking their sales. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I've heard of this kind of thing where like you have cash sales that you don't really record, but like all of those places have tills that I've seen. They have like you ring it in and then it goes to the kitchen and they have a chit system and whatever. And I know that like the idea of like cash sales is like you don't report them or whatever, which is not okay. I'm not condoning that, but I know that it happens. But they always have some sort of tracking system or till or something like that. Nothing, just a calculator on a drawer full of money. I was unsure how that business was even still running from like just strictly a business owner perspective. You're not tracking your sales, you're not tracking your like how much you're selling of each kind of thing, like how many hot dogs do you sell, how many hamburgers do you sell, like none of that. You don't know how many, like what your inventory levels like, you don't like, how do you know if you're missing money? Just, oh my goodness, I had so many questions. And then also from the legality of it, like that's not legal, obviously, but there's not really a way to know how much they would owe because they don't even have the records themselves. Like definitely it's not legal, and the CRA would assess them and tell them, well, you definitely owe us something. I don't know how they would even do that. But yeah, wow. It was like seeing, I don't want to say a unicorn because that means it's like a good thing. It was like a bad unicorn, whatever that means, like a devil corn. That's probably something else. Anyways, cash only business, no till, blew my mind today. Have you ever seen one of these businesses? If so, let me know. Tell me what it was. Not the name. I don't want to know the names of places. I don't want anybody to get in trouble. I'm just wondering what kind of businesses are able to run like this. Like Chip Truck makes a certain amount of sense that they would be able to do that. I mean, not really, but if you were going to pick a business to do that in, I guess that makes sense. So let me know if you've seen a cash-only business with zero tracking whatsoever. Let me know in the comments. I hope you have an excellent weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow.